Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Rundown. We're going to go over the MLB games scheduled for Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your baseball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. Also, don't forget to check out the NFL edition of Ron's Rundown. I'll put a link in the comments section below. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here are the NLCS and ALCS games for Sunday. First up, we see the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 5 of the NLCS. This one a 2:37 Eastern start time on Fox Sports 1. The Phillies lead the series 3-1, looking to clinch their spot in the World Series. And the starters for this one are Zack Wheeler and Yu Darvish. Now, both of these pitchers faced off against each other at the beginning of this series. It was a 2-0 win for Philadelphia. Zack Wheeler went 7 innings, no earned runs, only 1 base hit allowed with 8 strikeouts in that game, while on the other side, the 2 runs that were scored by the Phillies in that win were solo home runs given up by Yu Darvish, and that's the real worry I have in Yu Darvish's game. He's already given up 6 home runs in his first 3 starts in the postseason. He's given up at least 1 home run in each of his last 5 starts, and the Philadelphia Phillies, very powerful lineup. We've seen it all series long, really all playoffs long, and against right-handed pitching especially, top 10 in isolated power in the last month. We saw yet again on Saturday night, the offense really showed up in a big way for Philadelphia, and most of that was against the San Diego bullpen, which the Padres bullpen is what carried them to this NLCS berth, in my opinion, especially in that Dodgers series when there was a lot of close games, and the Padres bullpen really stepped it up. But the Phillies last night, against Clevenger, they scored 3 runs, obviously, in the first inning, but they faced the Padres bullpen for the rest of the game, and they were able to get to them as well, scoring 10 runs, 11 base hits, a couple homers, and we've seen guys like Kyle Schwarber, Rhys Hoskins, Bryce Harper really heating up in the postseason. I think the Phillies have the better lineup. I have to trust Zack Wheeler a lot more in this spot. He's just been much sharper in the playoffs so far, and I got to take the Phillies here at home, looking to put their name into the World Series here and clinch their spot at Citizens Bank Park. I think the Phillies have the advantage in the starting pitching department and the lineup. The bullpens are close, but on Saturday night, we saw the Padres bullpen get a lot of work, didn't pitch very well. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Phillies here to clinch their spot in the World Series. In our final game of the night, we see Game 4 of the ALCS between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. This one a 7:07 Eastern start time on TBS. The Astros lead the series 3-0, and Lance McCullers Jr., Nestor Cortez are your starting pitchers for this one. I think the series is over. I know there's been teams in playoff history in the MLB that have been able to come back from 3-0 down, but I thought Game 3 was the Yankees' best chance to grab a win, try to take that momentum back in this series with your ace on the mound, playing at home, getting the day off on Friday. It was a perfect spot for the Yankees. They weren't able to get the job done. They didn't score a single run. The offense looked miserable. There was some questionable coaching decisions. Garrett Cole struggled. And I think the series is over. And if you're going to give me plus money with the Houston Astros, a team that's been so much better than the Yankees in this series, I've got to take them, especially against the lefty. I know Nestor Cortez has pitched well, and I do think overall, compared side by side, I think he is the better starting pitcher in this matchup. But we know games are decided just by starting pitching, especially in the postseason. I think the Astros have the much better bullpen. The Yankees kind of suffered in the regular season with a lot of injuries to their pen, and we're starting to see those issues right now in this series. We saw it a little bit in the Guardians series as well. But I think the big thing is the Astros crush left-handed pitching. I think they get to Nestor Cortez, who has not really been able to miss a lot of bats as of late. His last 10 innings, only 5 strikeouts, which is not what you want to see. I think the Astros get to Cortez for a few runs, and I think it's more than enough for a plus money winner. So give me the Houston Astros on the money line to sweep the series and move on to the World Series. And that's it. Those are the games for the MLB playoffs on Sunday. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to put your baseball picks in the comments section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.